everyone, my name is Sylvia and I'm the manager of the WA Performance School. I am going to be doing a quick little video today with some tips on how to set up your learning space at home. You can see that the space I have here, I'm actually not using most of the studio space. I only really need about as much space as a normal living room or even a large bedroom, a garage, or even a patio. This week we've seen some really creative ideas from our students for their home learning spaces. Here at the studio we do have a portable bar, but if you don't have one at home, you can use a kitchen bench. We had a student this week who even used a wheelie bin, and you can also use a chair instead, which is a lot less portable, so that you can still do your ballet exercises as if you had a bar. When it comes to setting up your technology, what we've been using in the studio this week with great success is a combination of a laptop and a normal TV. It doesn't have to be a smart TV. Let me show you how. Because I have a PC, I've just been using a normal HDMI cable to connect my laptop to my TV. If you have a MacBook or even an iPad, you can actually buy a really handy connector like this, which will connect your HDMI cable and then right into your Apple device. So there are a lot of solutions available no matter what kind of technology you have. And of course, if you just have an iPad and that's how you'd like to do your lessons instead, you can still do that. It just means your screen is a little bit smaller, that's all. Make sure you check whether your input is HDMI 1, 2 or 3. Otherwise you won't be able to see your screen. I'm going to log into my Zoom account. And then you can join a meeting. Remember, you can either click the link that is provided to you, or you can select join, and then you can type in the meeting ID of your particular studio. The great thing about using your TV to watch the classes is that you can also use your TV to listen to your classes. So if you're going the TV option, I'd like to make sure that you click this really handy setting. You can even test this before your class starts, because the great thing about Zoom is that it lets you have a meeting all by yourself, like I am now. I recommend that you hit this arrow here next to your mute button and ensure that your speaker is set to same as system. This means that instead of the sound coming out through my laptop as it would if I was using one of these options, the sound goes through the HDMI cable and comes out the TV, which means I can turn all my classmates up nice and loud, and then I can hear everybody. If you are just using a laptop or an iPad to do your class rather than plugging it all into a TV, and you find that it's a little bit quiet or hard to hear, try plugging your laptop or iPad into a set of speakers in the headphone jack, or you could even try hooking it up to a Bluetooth speaker. That way everything will be a bit louder. For this same reason, sometimes your WAPS teachers might mute everyone in the class just to limit background noise and ensure that everyone can hear the teacher properly. Don't be offended. Just remember that at WAPS we have 4 different studios that we operate out of. One is Studio 1, this one right upstairs here. If your class normally takes place here in the music room, that is Studio 2. If your class normally takes place on court number 9, that is the furthest court in Lords, then that means you're in Studio 3. And if on Saturdays your class takes place on the other side of the mirror, the side of the courts that is closer to the Lords Cafe, that means you're in Studio 4. Don't worry, if you do arrive in the wrong studio when you're doing your virtual classes, the teacher there will let you know where you need to go. Participating in your WAPS classes at home is not only fun, but it's also safe, and it's pretty easy too. If you like, you can have a luxury setup like me, where you get to see your teacher and your classmates on a really big screen, but otherwise, just using your laptop or iPad works too. Make sure to make full use of our Google Drive resources, which are being updated every single day. In your class Google Drive, you might find some homework, some requests of things to bring to your next class. You might even find some fun and games in there as well. Plus, don't forget to check out all of our whole studio resources for a whole bunch of interesting links, blog posts, and other fun things to do while you're stuck at home. Thanks for joining us. If you do have any questions, please email dance@waps.com.au. This email is checked every day regularly, so if you contact us there, we can usually help you out. We will see you all in your virtual classes very soon. Thanks for watching.